All right, we're about to get started here in 1 second. I got the link posted. Let's see, we live on every stream. Let me see. I think we're good to go here. Yep. We're on the clubhouse. We're on the fan base. Let's see. Yep, we good to go. Yep, we are on. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Y'all know who it is and what it do and what time it is. You understand? Y'all. Hey, listen. You gospel singers, y'all need to replace y'all church service with the truth. Okay? That stuff that y'all been doing for years is not helping anyone. You going to go sing and dance and praise Jesus. That's not helping us, man. You know what I mean? That stuff is not working. Let me see if I can switch this over this side. All right. Yeah, give a different view on that one. Put that one here. Whack. All right. Yeah, that stuff ain't working, man. You understand? You being prayer warriors ain't working. What have you been praying for, and who have you been praying to? It hasn't been working. Can't you tell? All right. You can't tell that none of that land of them nasty hands that them pastors be laying on y'all, and them deacons and the reverends and bishops be touching y'all with has not worked. It has not worked for you, man. So what you should do is you should get in the truth. You understand? Tune in to the truth, okay? And let that go. You can learn how to fix your life in here. You ain't gonna do it in the Christian church. All right. You are not going to do it in no religious organization. It's just not going to happen. All right. Um, let me see. Before we get started, let me see. Pour these articles before we get to the topic. Got a couple of articles here. Yeah. Oh, real quick. If anybody has any questions, of course, we on Facebook, we on Twitter, we on Fanbase, we on uh, Clubhouse, we on TikTok. Type them in, type your questions in, and then bear with us and we'll get you answered. All right. We will definitely get you an answer. Okay, so you can type your questions in on either platform, and we are going to answer. So, like I said, before we get to the topic, we're gonna turn around and read a couple of other articles that we got. Because I had to, I have just when you think you done heard it all, or like you just can't be shocked by nothing that you hear, you turn around and hear some more stuff. Like ever since I've been in the truth, let me see, going on, what's this been, 11 years? I thought I heard it all, you know. I thought I heard it all, but no. it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I keep hearing more and more and more, and it's crazy. But before we get there, let's read this, show you how our oppressors are treating everyone. It says billionaire doomsday bunkers getting bizarre, deadly traps to keep out pores. Like this is crazy. I didn't even think this was an article at first, but it really is. This is an actual article. Okay, and they are trying to keep poor people out of coming to, like, if they find their bunker, they're going to make a trap to where they won't be able to get in and get close and knock on the door and any of that. It's just crazy. It is insane. You know. Um, Let me see. It says, hold on one second. All right, it says, how are things going with the world's very normal, wealthy elites? Yeah, you think they normal, but they're not. It says, well, they're perhaps more obsessed than ever with building invariably absurd doomsday shelters that come tricked out with every conceivable gizmo you need to survive the apocalypse or to keep out any rebellious peasants. Given the kind of money involved, the people building these shelters aren't your ordinary doomsday preppers. They're commissioned by guys like billionaire and Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, who's reportedly building a $100 million underground island bunker of his own. He may just be one billionaire to make headlines for their apocalypse planning, but take it from the guys that build these things, he's not alone. And business is booming. So of course they all in, and they all ready, to turn around and because they know that day is coming. They know in the Bible it's not called doomsday, right? It's called the day of the Lord. Okay. And they know. I mean, look at how horrible of a people that they are. Like our oppressors are the worst people to ever live. And you don't think that they got their day coming? You don't think all of the things that they have done, they shall be rewarded for it? Now, of course, I ain't talking about nothing good. Now, just because I said the word reward doesn't mean that the reward is going to be nice. Here's 100 million. Thank you. We appreciate you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is them getting what they got coming. You know, them getting what they got coming. And let me see. Yosef, where? Come on, man. If you got a question, don't be asking nothing silly, man. Where have I been the last 3,355 years? Come on. What's wrong with these people, man? Is something wrong with you? Good doggone night. What is wrong with this dude here? All right. Yeah, so that's what they're planning. And Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook creator, is building his own underground island. Like, it must be nice. But guess what they are investing in right along with that island is a way to keep poor people out. So the only ones that's going to survive is them. That's their plan. But what they don't understand is those bunkers, those underground, uh, islands and tunnels, wherever you are, that does not matter. You understand? The Lord will find you, man. Like, where can you hide? Where can you go? What can you do? And like I said, they absolutely know that their day is coming. Okay. Hey, Shalom, Yabashim Yashabakata. What's going on, Trooper?
I'm to Wild Cap. Shalom, Cap. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah, sir.
Outside crazy, huh? Yep. I knew my brother my soldier would jump on. You know?
Concept.
Yeah. I was just reading the first article about that underground island that Mark Zuckerberg is trying to build, and then uh, the other, billionaires that are making booby traps around their bunkers, so that poor people can't get in. You know, so you already know who the poor people is that's gonna be the first one to get the bear trap on the foot. You know what
Con.
I'm saying? You already know who's gonna be to have a they have lasers and things going all around it. That stuff that they put on the movies, they'll have lasers going around. They think you ain't gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be an invisible laser. Or
Right.
you're gonna try to walk up to it and zzz, you're gonna zap the hell out yourself. They are really trying to build that. You know, they really are trying to build that stuff, man. And
Right.
and it's all just to keep us out.
Right.
You know? It's all so that they can survive and we can be unalive.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So let me see. I wonder if I want a scripture on there. Hold on one second.
Salaki, if I could, Cap.
Go ahead, brother.
I don't know if you remember seeing that movie, Don't Look Up,
Uh,
but that was a Netflix movie where I believe a large meteorite was coming to fall on the earth, and it was going to destroy um majority of the population. And
mhm.
once they decided, once they came up with how to destroy it, they also realized they also discovered that it had a bunch of that meteorite had a bunch of not natural resources.
Mm.
So they said, we'll just let it hit the earth because it's worth a lot. The natural resources that the meteorite has is worth a lot of money. So
Right.
the money was worth more than the lives of human beings to them.
Oh yeah.
But so long story short, once it got close to hitting the earth, the Texas the notices, like the Amber Alerts, went out to only a certain people, and that was the rich, the wealthy, and all of them were allowed to go to this designated location where they would be rescued and in the clefts of the rocks and things like that,
Right. Right.
and 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 that's similar to that's what you read in Adawan.
Yeah.
It's not for us.
Right. Right. You know that. You know what I mean? And they showing you in the movies. You know,
Come on,
one of my partners in the world I grew up with, me and him was talking about this.
come
Uh,
on.
because he was asking me, what I was into, as far as the truth is concerned, and I'm breaking it down to him and everything. And then he said, "Man, do you remember like the story of Noah?" And then he started going over that. He said that in whatever version he saw or read or whatever, I can't remember, where he got this from, but he said in his version he was a businessman. Noah was white, and Noah was a businessman, right? And
Okay.
Noah somehow outsmarted his way to what I'm saying, like he used some sort of salesman tactic. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was some word that, I was, brother, where in the hell did you get that from?
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, uh our oppressor he's not that good of a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
He's really not. He does horrible business out.
Come
You know,
on.
and then like I said, I'm gonna have to call him and ask him where he got that from again. You know what I mean? Because that was funny as hell to even hear. you know, because he turned around and he said, "Oh yeah, he outsmarted the world. He outsmarted God. That's what he thought."
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a scripture to show you that these bunkers that they got, wherever they think they can have. What's that old saying? You can run, but you can't what?
You can't hide,
You
Adawan.
can't hide. And it's in Jeremiah 23.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Jeremiah 23 and 24.
Come on, sir.
Matter
The
of
book,
fact, start at 23.
come on, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a God at hand, saith the Lord, and not a God afar off?
So this is the Lord. He's questioning him, right? He's questioning us. Am I a God at hand? Am I somebody that you can deal with face to face? You know what I'm saying? Or am I a God afar off? Okay. The Lord can deal with you like, you know how we deal with each other, right? In
Right.
order to deal with each other, you know, when we go to camp, we next to each other. We standing next to each other. You
Right.
know, when we doing the work of the Lord, when we in the schools, when we teaching classes and radio shows and podcasts and all that, we're right here with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But the Most High, He'll fall off and can deal with you.
Right.
And this is what people don't understand. They don't understand this.
Come
You know,
on.
they really believe that in their mind they can outsmart God. Like what the way my partner was telling that story. You know what I mean? He thought Noah somehow outsmart. I was like, brother, I said, you know what? The story in the Bible is fine. Just stick to that. You know, stick to that. Don't worry about that other stuff that you're reading and listening to and all of that. I told him, you want to learn the truth and understand the Bible, then you come here. You understand? We'll teach you that. Don't worry about that book or that movie, whatever you saw. You understand? Because there is no such thing as outsmarting the Lord. It's just not gonna happen. All right, now keep reading.
Come on, sir. Verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him?
Do you hear the Lord's answer? Do you hear what the Lord just said? He just said, "Can any hide him?" That means anybody. Mark Zuckerberg, Donald Trump with them ridiculous $400 pair of doggone make America great again shoes. Those are some of the dumbest looking shoes. And then the idiot has been saying things like black people are going to vote for me because they love sneakers. No, you know black people are oppressors, slaves. That's why they're gonna vote. Not because you made a fabulous shoe. You know, he also said black people are going to vote for me because they know discrimination all so well, and I've been discriminated against. This is what he said. No, you're just a criminal.
Yeah,
You understand? He's been a criminal his whole life.
that's right.
You understand? I remember when the family was talking about him, you know, and how he files bankruptcy every year.
Yeah, right.
Instead of just pay, hey, you're a million and a billionaire. Just pay your taxes. You got
Mm-hmm.
all this money, you know. But even around and then I remember because my grandmother, she was the one that was mainly talking about it, and she was like, I just don't understand how this man files bankruptcy every doggone year, and he's just as rich as he can be, and nobody has done a thing about it. Well, I mean, look at the people that founded this place. They're all criminals. They're all criminals, man. While you sitting here pledging allegiance and my country tis of thee, all criminals, every last one of them, man, from the greatest to the smallest, it doesn't matter.
You right, Cap.
They're all criminals. They're all criminals. So it's not that black people just we know discrimination. Oh, and another thing he says, we know crime. Now, who would even? I don't understand why black people vote anyway. You understand? I don't even understand why you're voting for. I don't understand why you voted for Trump. I don't understand why you voted for Joe Biden. I don't understand why you voted for Barack Obama. I don't understand why you voted for nobody. We should not be voting at all because it's not like your vote really is going to count. It
Right.
doesn't even matter. You know, it's basically like a popularity contest when it comes to your vote. Is you're just saying who's more popular.
That's all.
That's all you're saying. Is who's more popular. You understand? Hey, Shalom, warrior. Yeah,
So,
about
so
you,
Shalom, y'all.
Hey, Shalom, how about you? What's going on out of one?
Right. Oh, nothing. No, just talking about Donald Trump and his ridiculousness. You understand? his ridiculous shoes, his ridiculous remarks about black people. He's just a ridiculous guy all the way around. You understand? And a criminal. You understand? And a criminal. You understand? So, he's trying to make America great again with his shoes. And he said black people gonna vote for him because they love sneakers.
We do love sneakers though,
yeah, we do. Listen, brother, shoe game be on point.
Right, yeah.
Brother, shoe game be on point. But guess what? Like I said, nobody vote for that guy. You know what I'm saying? And please don't buy them dumbass shoes. I'm gonna take some of you cats' shoe game card. Snatch that mug back. If I see a nigga with some Trump, give me that.
What is it? What they call the Trump 45s? They call the Trump 45s.
You understand?
They call it Trump 45s.
I don't know what they call it. Dumb looking as hell. I would not wear those shoes. I know. Just come on, man.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. How they know?
Oh, go ahead.
It's ridiculous how they know how to trigger us. You know what I'm saying? They know how to take. They know how to take the shoe game. You know what I'm saying? And that's we love shoes, man. We love we love shoes. They know how to take the shoe game, man, and just twist it a little bit, and we think we doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because of some shoes that we got, like they do to Michael Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part. They'll take the shoes and say that's part of your culture. That's part of this. That's part of that. Trump know what he doing, man. He know what he doing.
Yeah, he do.
He'll take the shoes and say, "Hey, yeah, you got these shoes now. Boom, put them out there." You know what I'm saying? Jordan, what Jordan go for now? Back in the day, you used to pay for Jordan. You probably paid like 100, 110, 100 something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the shoe game go up to $325. Damn.
325. 3 1/4, huh?
3 1/4. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Salaki.
Salaki, if I could, out of one, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all beware. Don't fall for it. If y'all see Wiz Khalifa wearing those shoes, don't y'all fall for it. Don't y'all go out there. Don't y'all think they cool. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Look, black people cannot continue to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, man. We will do it over and over again. Don't fall for it, man. Come on, man.
Right.
At some point, we gotta wise up, man. We have to wise up.
That's right, Adwan. You're right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We can't keep falling for this.
Check this out real quick, Mashallah. Find the article where it's a brother that bought some Trump shoes and he's responding to the backlash. Find that for me real quick. I want to. I hadn't had a chance to read that one.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I want you to, since we right there at it, I want to hear what he had to say about the backlash about him buying a ridiculous pair of shoes. Matter of fact, when we see him, I'm gonna snatch that naked dog on shoe game card. You understand? And what is it now? Is it the old paper kind or is it plastic? So how can I rip it or do I have to take some scissors and snip it? Take the debit card. You know how when your old debit card, your new one come, you gotta take that old one and you cut it up. They plastic. The shoe game card plastic. All right, so I'm gonna snap, and then I'm gonna take some scissors and cut it up into little. You understand? Because I can't believe that a brother even looked at that and bought those shoes because they don't even look good. Like if they look good, then Trump would have. I mean, they look like him. They look just as stupid as Trump. Right. His shoes look just as stupid as he does. So when you find that article, let me know.
I got it.
Okay, one second. I'm gonna have the trooper finish up the scripture real quick. Read 24 again from the top.
Khan out of one Khan, verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him?
Mm-hmm.
Saith the Lord. Do not I feel heaven and earth, saith the Lord?
Okay, so this is the Lord talking right here. So those guys that's trying to make those bunkers, you know what I mean? Those and booby trap them so poor people can't get in. Guess what? The Lord is still going to find you.
Right.
There is nowhere you're going to hide. No, it says, can any hide himself? Mark Zuckerberg with all the money he got, Donald Trump with all the money he bankruptcy and keep, you understand? So he dodged paying taxes every year. You know, a lot of wealthy people dodge paying taxes. I remember one year it was a millionaire here in St. Louis. They featured on the news and article. They talking about all this money he got, and he only paid $1 in taxes. This white millionaire here in St. Louis turned around and got all kinds of money, and he only paid $1. Meanwhile, black folks make what 15, 20,000 and pay all the taxes in the world. Almost half of your check be taxes.
Yeah.
Almost half of your check is taxes, and you ain't got no money. But here, the rich got all the money in the world, and he paid $1 in taxes. We got some reverb going, so brothers about to mute up. You got to mute up.
Might be me, sir. Hold on, is that better? Is that better, sir? Might be me.
It's every time I talk. Okay, yeah, it's better.
All right, count, sir.
All right, no split. All right, so that's the point on that. Trooper, pull up the next article for me. Go ahead, Mike Shala, read that that article with the brother that bought them, and he spent like about 10,000 on some Trump shoes, didn't he?
Oh man, this dude crazy right here. This dude has lost his damn mind. He lost his mind.
Come on.
It said a man who has paid $9,000, $9,000 for Trump shoes has been identified. Says a man went viral on social media for paying $9,000 for a pair of Donald Trump's never surrender basketball sneakers. This dude, Donald Trump, ain't never played a basketball game ever in his life.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
No,
a man went viral on social media for paying.
You understand? That's what he like. That's what Trump like. No retreat, no surrender. Okay?
Yeah.
With them dumb looking shoes on their feet. Come on.
They golden. It's golden. I don't know if they golden. They golden. They look like the old Converse. They look like the old Converse that, you know what I'm saying, that we used to wear back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain. They look like the old school Wilt Chamberlains. You know what I'm saying?
The January 6th edition.
Yeah. January 6th edition.
Hey, those shoes look terrible. Those shoes look terrible.
This is crazy. It say never surrender on them. You know what I'm saying? It says, but the man isn't some big time. He's not. Go ahead, sir. Salaki.
No, I just said make America great again. Go ahead, Salaki.
Make America great again. But the man isn't some big time Trump supporter. He's not really much of a politics fan. Instead, he's just an avid collector. But his name is Roman Sheriff, and he's a watch dealer known in collection in circles for spending big on rare and limited items like Trump sneakers.
That ain't rare and that ain't limited. You understand? Ain't nothing rare about them shoes, man. Those shoes are not rare. They're odd. That's what they are. Those shoes are odd. They look crazy. It's nothing that I would, want to go in my closet or the room that I got for rare items and say, look, oh man, yeah, I remember I bought these back in 2024. And I know the person that you're showing them to is gonna be, it's gonna pause. It's gonna be looking at them dumb looking shoes like you actually bought them,
right?
and paid $9,000 for them.
Right.
He paid $9,000 just for one shoe. And see, that's the thing that I'm trying to get you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians to understand is Trump know you stupid. He don't know that you got such a good shoe game, and you know how to put your jeans just right and match you with your shoes and his shirt and all. He don't care. He don't care about that. He know you stupid enough to buy a pair of shoes that's $400 and you spent 9,000 on them. That's what our oppressor knows. That's what our oppressor knows. Because you just called it out. You said the J's, the Jordans is going for like, what you say, 325. You know, they going for like 325. But here you go, and you spent 9,000 on a pair of Donald Trump Make America Great Again, no retreat, no surrender shoes. Like that's ridiculous. I can't, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. 9,000, man, please. Yep, but he did. He did. So, like I said, I just can't see it. You know. But come on with the next one, Doc.
Come, sir. Sean Diddy Combs denies claims he gang raped 17-year-old girl.
Hey, this cat, I don't, man. I don't even see how now he can speak up about this one, but he ain't spoke up about them other ones. You know, and guess what? I don't know. He might be guilty about this one as well, because and here's a sad part that a lot of people don't understand is that, I mean, once you get known for doing something, right? And I know everybody that been around somebody like this, whether they've been a friend or a family member, right? Once you have a reputation for doing so, actually doing it, not just saying that you did it, right?
Right.
Then they just gonna hang you. They just gonna hang you, man. You know, and if he is guilty of all of this, like the first incident with Cassie, it makes you look bad, make you look real bad taking a plea. You know, and you, Charlie, you heard all of them different discussions I've been on Clubhouse about it. It's insane to me how our people really think that he somehow was not admitting he was guilty, all because his lawyer said that. If you, this is the way I see it, right? If you are willing to pay your way out of whatever you're in, you're guilty. You're guilty.
Right.
He had to. He may not have been guilty of every single thing that he was accused of, but you got to be guilty of at least one in order for you to say, okay, let's go ahead and do what we got to do to make this thing go away. Let's keep this quiet on the hush, just between me and you, my lawyer, your lawyer, and let's be done. Right? That made no sense. That made no sense.
Under the rug. Let's sweep this thing under the rug.
Well, for real, it was already out. I don't even know why he decided to pay if he wasn't guilty. Like, if you're not, it's out now. It's not under the rug. You understand? They had the opportunity before it came out because he knew that he was getting sued prior to it, before it even came out. So he should have kept it up under the rug then, if that's what he was going to do. But still, in a sense, he's keeping it under a rug. I'm sure she got gag orders and all kinds of things. She can't talk about this ever again in her life. She can't mention it because she took that money. That's what the wealthy do, man. That's what the rich do. They do kind of stuff like that. Me, I'm not paying for nothing. I don't give a damn if my money did stretch all the way from STL to ATL. You understand? If my money stretched that long, you understand? I had to throw us in there. I had to mention our podcast. STL Connect. We bridging the gap. Guess what? If I can bridge the gap with my money, lay $100 bills all the way on the ground until I get to ATL, guess what? I still ain't giving you not a dime. I'm not giving you a dime. You understand? I'm not guilty. So, he turned around and every accusation after, man, you're looking bad. You're looking bad. Nobody believes you. The same way with R. Kelly. He did all that crying on, that interview he did with Gail. What they got her name? Gail? Yeah. And boy, you still look stupid. This ain't your first time. He done paid his way out of it in the past. So what make you think we think you innocent now just because you hollering, you acted like a damn fool in the interview? Had old girl, she was cold with it though. Robert, like
sit down, Robert. Sit down, Robert.
You know what I'm saying? Right, Robert, control yourself. They trying to ruin my career. They trying to ruin my career.
They trying to kill me.
Right. I was like, oh man, he made himself look bad. He made himself look bad. But guess what? No better for him, man. Look what you did to those little girls. Right, I actually believe those little girls. I don't think they was lying. I don't believe that the victims, now they do say that they do. And it's not unheard of that people have lied on. Me and DMG talk about it all the time. It was an incident that happened to him. You understand? It was an incident that happened with me. Me and his sister, we every time after school, right? Me and her everybody thought we was a couple, right? Just because we were so cool. We never dealt with each other. Me and her were just cool. We'd be sitting there talking and all this. And everybody, when they all come to the bus stop, they would talk about me and her being boyfriend and girlfriend, right? And so the sister turned around and just, hey, boyfriend, that's how. And then hey, girlfriend, and we just started playing like that every day on the bus stop. And then one day she didn't feel like playing. Hey, girlfriend, what's going on? She don't get off and went and told the office I sexually harassed her. And then, and of course, everybody out there witnessed. Everybody was there. Everybody saw it. You know what I'm saying? So they asked. I said, "Hey, he was there. She was there. Everybody. I need all the witnesses I can on that, because that's what we normally do." I told them, broke it down to them, and they were like, "No, that's how it happened. He ain't do that. He did not do that to her. So it's possible that a person can lie on you. I'm not so far gone to where I just say it can't happen, because it happened to me. Yeah. Here I am. I'm the biggest player in high school. What the hell I got to sexually harass somebody for? You know what I mean? I ain't doing that, but it happened, Right. And from that point on, I just never dealt with that sister again, man. And I was like, wow, that was crazy. And me, like I said, we was just cool. We was really cool. She was a cool sister. We was always talking to each other. It was nothing more than that. Just being cool at school. And that sister turned around and did that. Went live and said I was sexually harassing her. Police, everybody. Boy, look, I come to school the next day. I'm thinking I'm finna learn something or play pencil break. Look, I'm gonna learn or either play pencil break. One of the two.
Yeah, pencil break. Right.
Hey, Mosh, you don't want none of this, boy. I'm telling you. You don't want none. Put your pencils back. Hey, you better sharpen them things and use them.
Hey, Cal, I'm calling that pistol break. I'm calling that pistol break now. Y'all know now. You hold on a little bit.
Hey, I'm telling you, you better put your pencils to use, because I'm breaking them.
Right.
I'm breaking them. One hit a quitter.
Hey, look,
first one, right.
Hey, Cap, my specialty was like, you do it 3 times, you be like,
hold on, my Charlotte. What you say, Trooper? Okay. You want some of this?
Hey.
You what? The Trooper wants some? You got some pencils? Who got some pencils?
Pencil pop.
Hey, look, bring some pencils to the Passover, and I'm gonna turn them all up. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
The Passover playing pencil break. Look, anybody out there that's coming to the Passover, y'all watch us 3 play pencil break. You know what I'm saying? And I'm you understand? I'm turning them all up.
Well, all right, Cap. Okay, all right.
Hey, but look, no, for real though. Like I said, that's all that happened, man, was that me and the sister was just cool. You know what I mean? No funny, nothing, no. And she turned around and actually went and told them people that. you know. So I could believe that you can be lied on, you know.
Yeah.
What messed me up? What messed me up is when the police told me, you know, they ready to arrest me. They finna lock me up. You understand? I'm sorry, I got 4 cops around me and the principal. You understand? They fit to take me to jail, brother, because they thought I was sexually harassed. Like I said, I don't know what all she told them I did. They just said, yeah, you know, they called me to the office. I was in class. Like I said, either about to learn or play pencil break, one or two. And they called me to the office, boy, the police. I'm like, damn, what the hell going on? You know what I do? And turn around and like, yeah, you got accused of sexual harassment, you know. And I was like, no, I can clear this up right now. I ain't got to go to jail or court. I can clear this up right now. You know what I'm saying? And I called them witnesses. I said, everybody that's on that bus stop was there and they saw it. And I did no such thing. And then when they came in, you know, they talked to them one-on-one, you know, so they was like, oh, no, he ain't do that. You know, cleared me up right there. I was able to go back to class and learn or play pencil break. You understand? Either one. You know what I'm saying? And turn around and like I said, it was possible that some of those girls could have lied on R. Kelly, but I don't believe none of them did. Because what's weird is, how are you an adult man and you're hiring all children to do your dancing? You know, I don't think it was no adult that he had dancing and dressed the way that they was dressing, twerking the way that they was twerking, him grinding on them the way he was grinding on them when there was some wine for me, wine for me. Those was all underage girls. Why wouldn't you have some adults?
Yeah.
You understand? Why wouldn't you have some adult women do that versus some children? So you already look weird right there. You know, you already look suspect right there with that. So, like I said, I don't believe, you know, nobody's lying on P. Diddy either. I don't believe it. Especially all of the men that's coming out. You know how hard it is for a man to admit that happened to him and to come out, you know, and people think it's just about money. Nah, man, I don't think they just want no money. You hurt them kids, you got to compensate them some type of way. And we can't empty your bank account out and stone you. We can't turn around and stone you like what you deserve. That's what pedophiles deserve, stones. Like, hey, what's that debit card number? Hold on before you throw that stone. Wait a minute, get that debit card, that account numbers, so we can go clean that out real quick.
Right.
What is it, 2567? Now stone. Now, yes, now go ahead. We got the account and routing number. Now we can go clean it out, and then we can get rid of the trash. You understand? That's how it should go. You know, that's how it should go. But that ain't how it's going. Okay, don't stone nobody. Okay, nobody take no stones and stone thee with stones. Okay, don't do. They be talking about, I was on the sharpen the sword, and you know, he told me to sharpen my stone, so I did, and you know, and went upside his head. Don't do it. You understand? Do not do it. But like I said, man, this stuff is crazy. Read a little bit of that, and then
Common
we'll go to
concert.
the next one.
Common concert. Sean Diddy Combs is disputing claims made in December that he gang raped a 17-year-old girl in a New York recording studio in 2003.
Yeah, you got watch the RAPE. You got to say something like defiled or something like that. And my inshallah, we can't hear you now. Something wrong with your sound. You muted now.
You hear me now, sir? You hear me now?
Okay, yeah, Con, we can hear you.
Come.
I got
It went out because I seen it a couple times to where you wasn't on mute and no sound was coming out.
All right,
Yeah, but you good. You good. And I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, come, sir.
No sweat. Keep going.
Common concert. According to court documents filed Tuesday. All right. The original lawsuit filed by an unnamed Jane Doe alleges Combs and two others gang assaulted Doe
Mm. That's crazy.
Gang aid though.
Mm.
When she was in her junior year of high school, according to court documents obtained by USA Today at the time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Stop right there, out. That is crazy. And do you know how many people are coming out and reporting these kinds of things? Not just with him, but all over. Like, what's the other guy? Damn, Weinstein. They said one of the actresses that won an award. This was a Native
Eric
Indian.
Weinstein.
Yeah, this Native Indian sister actress had won an award. I think she unalived herself, if I'm not mistaken. I think she couldn't live with the fact of what happened to her, and I think she unalived herself. But yeah, she was at the awards, receiving an award when it happened to her. She said him and about 3-4 other people caught her in the bathroom. You know, caught the sister in the bathroom. And then she was trying her best instead of screaming and fighting, and you understand, because that's what I would rather you do. I would rather you scream and fight until somebody come help you. You understand? But don't just turn around and just give in. I mean, I understand female, she was scared and all of this, but hey, do what you can to save yourself, you know. And she turned around and adjusted her clothes and tried to go back out there to receive her award, and act as if nothing happened, you know. And that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame, man. You know, no woman, no child, no man, no boy, no girl, none of that should have to deal with this mess. You know,
Yeah.
none of them should have to deal with this. But they are. Look at all these sick folks out here. Look at all these sick folks out here, man. Go pull the next article up.
Come on, sir.
Yeah. Look at all this sickness going on out here. Like, come on, man. You know, you're sitting here defiling children, and you expect for people to be on your side.
Right.
You're defiling women, and then you expect for people to believe you and help you proclaim your innocence when you're taking theirs. You're taking these children, and even those women that are not in relationships, that are, say, some of them are. I'm sure some of them are in relationships. And look at what you're forcing. You're forcing your nasty self on them, man. Like, I never understood that. I never understood taking something like that from a woman. Like, what do you have to take it for when she'll give it to you?
Come.
You say all the right things to her. You come to her like macaroni Tony. Guess what? After that, you'll be Tony, laying your head on that pillow.
Man.
You understand?
Come.
Like, come on.
Lay
But
your head on my pillow.
come on. It takes, sometimes it take a while now. It take a while, because I ain't saying that they just straight just getting it up. Like, I ain't telling you that. I ain't saying it's like that, where you could just say, come here. You understand? Not me.
Yeah,
I can. I can, but y'all out there in the world, y'all, I don't know what y'all can do. Y'all probably can't. You understand? I know my brothers. Come here, baby.
Hey, come here, baby. Come here, baby.
You understand?
Yeah.
And it's yes. You understand? But them out there in the world, y'all might have to, you have to do a little more, So, like I said, and that's okay. Mac on a little bit, take out to eat, spend some time with her, do some things, will show her you interested, and guess what? The woman will be yours. She will be all yours. But that taking stuff, I never understood that. I never understood that. It was a cat that real quick that a cat I grew up with, just got out of. Matter of fact, this is his. I think his third charge. No lie, third charge for sexually assaulting some women. Now check this out. When we were, I think about 16, 17, something like that. Right? Turn around and the brother, it was this one sister, right? That everybody wanted, but nobody could get. Okay. His sister named Shay Baby. Oh, she was beautiful. Matter of fact, she's kin to the Dandridge, Dorothy Dandridge, the famous singer from her. She's and look, that Dandridge is beautiful. That sister Dorothy was beautiful. Every last man, look, hey, them sisters was fine. All of them.
Cap, they got some good genes.
Yeah, oh yeah, yes they did. I'm telling you, they passed some genes on down, brother. Them sisters are beautiful, boy. You understand? They are beautiful, all of them, and everybody wanted Shay Baby, man. You understand? And nobody could get her. Okay, so one day we standing out on what we call the front. It was the front to the apartments and the back to the apartment. And he turned around. He said, "Man, look at Shay Baby, man." Ooh, he said, "Dude, I'll assault her." I said, "Hold on, dog. What you say?" He tried to laugh it off, right? I said, "Hold on, dog. You ain't got to do that." I said, "You better not." And I told him, I ain't gonna lie to you. I told him, I said, "Man, if anything happened to her," I said, "I'm telling on you, dog. You understand? If anything happens to that girl, I'm telling them what you said. You understand?" I said, "Because there is no reason for a man to have to do that. You know, you run game on her, you do what you got to do, but that you don't. That you never do. You know." So turn around, and after that, I see him. I run into him. He said that he just get out for another sister saying that accusing him of trying to assault her, right? And I'm like, I said, "Bro, I said, I believe you did it. Because I remember that comment that you made. Now, we was adults then. We were adults then. I remember that comment that you made. Yeah. I told him, he said, "Man, she lying, dog. She lying." I don't believe she lying.
Yeah.
Then turn around, run into him sometime later. And guess what? Same scenario, same situation. Here it is again. He just getting out for assaulting. So I said, "Man, now you want me to think that you innocent again?" This your second time, bro. Like, why is they just lying and saying you doing this to them? I ain't never had that problem, except for that one time where this sister did lie. But every other time, Matt, come here, baby. Let me talk to you. You understand? And I never had to force my. Well, I never even tried to. But just saying, I'm like, why? Hold on, bro. Why? How is this everybody loud on you? And guess what? Just talked to him some months ago. And he just got out again for the same thing. Now you want me to think you innocent, bro? And it's been happening since we were 16. You understand? You want me to believe that all of them lying on you, and ain't no telling who else that been in the middle of it, and possibly he did. Possibly he did. He may have gotten away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, that's I was like, bro, nah, man. I don't believe that everybody just out to get you. Yeah. I don't believe that. Because and the reason why I don't believe it is because of his comment that he made when we were 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It did it. I was like, good dog all night. And then after that, this is what you've been experiencing. In and out of prison for sexually assaulting females. When you said it out your mouth, I heard you.
Salakia, Cap.
Go ahead, Warrior.
What the scripture say? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak.
Yeah, absolutely. And right. Is that brother ready for his officer's test, boy? He ready for his officer's test yet? Why, y'all, what you think? That brother know them precepts.
Hey, he
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
show ready,
y'all
man.
getting ready? All right. Well, come on.
He damn show ready. This, I'm telling you, man. This is a
Look,
super
hey,
solid warrior out of one. Super solid. You know what I'm saying?
I
He
see
ready
it.
to get
I
it on.
see it. I
He
see it
ready to
coming.
do this thing. He
You're gonna
ready to
be
do this
off
thing.
in a minute. You
Yeah,
understand?
he
You're gonna
ready
be
to do
off
this
in
thing.
a minute now. I see it. The brother know them precepts. You
Yeah, he know them
understand?
preachers, man. He
Yeah,
know that.
right. Absolutely, though. That is correct.
The
Yeah,
water.
He know that.
that
Know
is
that.
correct. You know, and
Ready to
that
get it
is
on at any
exactly.
time, too. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
damn right, and that is absolutely correct. You know, these things that you think in your head and you start speaking out your mouth, it's gonna be absolutely clear of the type of person that you are. You know, if that's all that you talking about, you know, even if you just said it that one time, that's the only time I heard him say it. I only heard him say it one time, but after that, his actions proved, like you just said, the scripture you just quoted, brother. You understand? His life proved it. And like I said, all throughout the years, here he go. You understand? Being accused of it over and over and over, and then being locked up. So they had to have found some sort of evidence. They don't just say that you did it, and that, you know, and just, oh, okay, well, you know, put him in the slammer. You know, 5 years in the slammer. Got to be some type of proof somewhere.
Right.
And he goes to jail every time. So there has to be some proof somewhere. And even on the last incident, I said, brother, I was like, bro, you know, wow, this was supposed to have been his woman. This was his woman. They were in a relationship. And his thing was, she talking about she ain't want to be in a relationship with him no more. Brother, usually they'll just change the locks and move the new dude in. They ain't, you understand? They ain't trying to, you know, lie and say you done assaulted them, brother. They ain't tripping off that. Your clothes be outside, you on that side of the door, and the new guy, his clothes be on the inside of the door. And he got the new key. That's how they do that.
Right, your clothes and your shoes be on fire outside.
All outside. You and your $9,000 pair of Make America Great Again. You understand? No retreat, no surrender. Donald Trump special, awkward and ugly edition shoes will be sitting outside on fire. You understand? Those shoes will be outside on fire. They'll be in the trash, cut up with bleach. All the shoestrings is cut in half. That before they turn around and say he assaulted me. That they don't do it like that. You understand? That they don't do. You understand? Now, when you are getting on their nerve and they trying to get rid, they will cut up them clothes. I done seen that out. I done see. Listen, brother. One day I was driving, and the brother, listen. All I could hear was some arguing and some hollering and screaming. And then I look and see the brother, and she at the top on the balcony, just throwing all his clothes at. You understand? Throwing all his stuff. He's like, "Hey, well, damn, you just gonna do me like this?" Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Still, he throwing all his clothes out. You know what I'm saying? Now they'll do that before they turn around and say he done tried to touch me. Because in most cases they don't just take, you know what I'm saying, y'all in a relationship and then you said no. I don't know most guys is trying to force themselves on it when the woman say no in a relationship. I don't, you know. All right, no problem. You know what I'm saying? No sweat.
Right.
You know, or turn around and hit them like, give me that. Girl, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Girl, give me, girl, give me, girl, give me, girl, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, what do you mean? No, give me that. I can't say the word out to the song. Y'all know the song I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, give me
You
that.
know
Girl, give me that.
you know, hey, but listen, like I said, I'm telling you, that dude, you know, that brother, man, I feel sorry for that brother, you know, and more sorry for the people that he didn't victimize. You understand?
Right.
But if you come in here, you come in the truth, man. Guess what? You won't be a victim, and you won't be a doggone victimizer. You won't be a predator, and you
Right.
won't be prey. You come in here, you be a soldier. Even our sisters are soldiers. They strong too.
Damn right.
You understand? Our sisters don't play no games either.
That's right.
You know. So, but that right there, I was like, man, you know. But go ahead, give me the next one. I
Come,
think
come.
we about to get into the topic now about this bad parenting, and and the only reason that I turned around and called it bad parenting or poor parenting is because of the nature of the cases with these kids. I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, put no whole title on it, you know, and make it look like I'm being insensitive towards the children, you know. So I just called it poor parenting because I had some other titles, brother. You know, I know right now it'd be a million people watching if I had to put them titles on there. But like I said, I didn't want to be insensitive towards the kids, you know. So but go ahead.
Come, sir.
Hey, Kev, you're a mastermind when it come to when it come to picking titles, sir. You're a mastermind when it comes to that, man. Because when you put a title up, you get my mind just going, boom, boom, boom. So I start pulling articles and doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're a mastermind when it comes to that.
Hey,
So I just want to
Thwada,
thank the water you.
Thwada, and look, you ain't the first person that said that. Captain Mawquad, look, anytime I would be at camp and Cap there, he's like, brother, hey, you be so on point. He said stuff you be bringing out. I just started thinking, and I got to go in myself. You know, and Cap used to always grab the mic. And every time at the Cap, he was like, hey, Salaki. He said, but I had to. I was like, hey, Cap, hey, no sweat. You understand? No sweat. Like, look, hey, you my captain. You most certainly can get up here. You know what I mean? So
right.
yeah, so the water, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't shit. I wouldn't even be doing this had it not been for the Lord. You understand? I'll be doing some other things. You know, I'll be thinking about some other stuff versus trying to help fix our people. You know.
Yeah, you damn sure a mastermind, sir. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. Go ahead, Trooper. Read that, warrior.
Come, sir. ABC News. Mom arrested after Instagram post about 5-year-old daughter helping wax adult clients.
Now, this was absolutely disgusting. And I really want to say that it's something else going on, you know, with it. I don't think that she's trying to teach this 5-year-old girl how to, take over the family business when she, when she gets old enough. I don't think that. I don't think it's what she's doing. I really believe that there's some sort of sickness and some sort of perversion going on, you know, while it, because I had the opportunity to see one of the pictures and I got so disgusted. And I don't see how this sister was even able to have this on her Instagram page, like, and it be up for so long. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it. But go ahead, read a little more.
Come, sir. A Tennessee woman who posted photos on Instagram that appeared to show her 5-year-old daughter helping her apply wax to adult clients for hair removal has been charged with child neglect.
Brother, this right here, the image that I saw was terrible. I mean, the woman had her. It was just the look in the little girl's face, man. I mean, it's right there. The baby is right there. She's only 5. You understand? She's only 5. She's right there, and the woman got her dog on legs up in the air.
Oh no!
As if she's waiting to receive a man. That's what it looked like to me. You know, and I'm only saying that because the image it was just sick. You understand? It was just sick to even see. Now I know, and I'm pretty sure that in a professional setting, right? Because there's nothing wrong with a sister going to a professional to have her, what they call them, hoo-ha, to get your hoo-ha waxed, right? To get your cookie wax, to get a vaginal wax, bikini wax. You understand? Hell, let me wax it. You understand? Nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But this is a 5-year-old child, man.
Right.
And you should not have your legs and your butt. This baby is just right here. She got this woman's whole hoo-ha and that whole dookie shoot in this baby's face. You know what I mean? 5-year-old girl, man. And I just am not believing that this was just innocent and that this sister was just trying to teach this baby the business or any of that. Like, I'm not against you teaching a child a skill, right? My son know how to change tires. You understand? And he 10. He know how to pour the gas in the car.
Mhm.
He ain't quite got the oil thing down yet. You understand? He ain't quite got the change in the oil down yet. But he getting there. You understand? He getting there. So it's nothing wrong with teaching children, a trade. If that child would grow up, and want to say follow her mother's footsteps or other professionals' footsteps and get into their business, it would be nothing wrong with it. It would be absolutely fine for her to use that, and take that as a career choice. It would be fine. Nothing wrong with that. But this baby is 5, and applying wax to these women's 24. 24 of them. That day, that baby helped wax 24 adult women. And like I said, that image that I saw with that woman's legs up in the air, it was like she was giving birth. It was like she was telling her man to come get it. You understand? Take me, daddy. That's what them legs up in the air said to me. That was terrible. That was horrible. And I'm gonna keep following this case, and I want to see if this has something to do with some sort of sickness, because I believe it did. I believe that these women, in some sort of way, weren't just paying for just a bikini wax. I believe there was something else going on with that. Because I just can't see what adult. 1 second, Warrior, I got you.
I got another one for you, Cal.
1 second. I just can't see what adult woman in her right mind would think that that's okay.
Right.
Would go to, whether it's if this person does it out of their house, they run a spa out of their house, or if they run a spa at a building, a commercial building, some sort of facility, right? I just don't understand how you later you take off all your clothes, and then when you find out that the one that's going to perform the vaginal wax is 5, you don't get up and put your clothes on.
Right. Absolutely.
I just don't see that. So next, it's gonna be little boys touching balls, and then that's gonna be okay. It'll be 5. It's gonna be some man somewhere, some sick man, some perverted man is gonna be somewhere, and a 5-year-old gonna be touching some balls, and then they're gonna try to make an excuse about it and say that it's okay, it's a career. No, not at all. You understand? When you go get a physical, you go to your doctor, not no 5-year-old, not no kid. You go to a professional, man, a person that has gone to school, that has trained in that field, in that area, to help keep you healthy. You understand? So I believe this was on some sick mess. Go ahead, Marshawn.
No, kind, sir. Just to kind of add on to what you were saying, that's a very, very sick thing, man, and it definitely goes to poor parenting. You know what I'm saying? Because I see so many articles. You know what I'm saying? My reel come across so many articles to show how poor, you know what I'm saying, that our parenting is. You know what I'm saying? When you come into the ISUPK, you understand what parenting is. You understand order. You understand all that. I just my reader just sent me this article. I think it was she might have sent it to me Friday. This happened down there in Kansas City, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? It says a baby in Kansas City, Missouri dies after her mother mistakenly put her in an oven.
And look, that was the next article.
I was like, sir, yeah.
No, you good. Go ahead.
No bad, sir. No bad.
Go ahead, bro. Come on, read it. You that's not reading. Come on, read it.
They mistakenly put in an order in an oven. So it says an infant in Missouri died when her mother mistakenly put her down for a nap in an oven. A prosecutor said. Mariah Thomas of Kansas City was charged with undamaging her welfare of a child. Court records do not yet show if Thomas has an attorney, and no phone listing for Thomas could be found. You know what I'm saying? So this is a recent case. Let me see.
It just happened.
It just happened. It just happened. Yep. It just happened.
Not too long ago, a few days ago.
Yeah, that's mind blowing, Cap. That's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Ward.
Adawanya, I have never ever mistakenly put anything in the oven.
No. Not ever. And then how you mistakenly turn it on? That's what you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with my brother. I have never mistakenly put anything in the oven and then mistakenly turn the knob. You know, the old ones back in the day, you had to turn the knob.
Right.
You understand? You had to turn it to bake.
That's right.
Or was it broil? You understand? Yeah, you turn the knob, and then you turn it. You understand? From what is it, 250 all the way up to 500, whatever setting that you want, or whatever temperature setting. And then now the digital ones, you know what I'm saying? We upgraded now. So we got the button where you turn around and push what you want. You understand? And in a minute, it's going to turn to clap what you want. You know, turn it on, bake. You know, technology boy will keep on. Bake 400. You know what I'm saying?
Alexa 400. Alexa 400.
Hey, there you go. Hey, for real. In a minute, Alexa, she can control your TV. She can control your radio. So in a minute, she's gonna turn around and control oven set to 400. You understand? That's gonna be the next thing. You understand? But look,
dinner is ready.
Hey, dinner is ready. You understand? Dinner is ready, Alexa. Okay, and guess what? I do not believe for 1 second this was a mistake. You don't mistakenly, how you mistake the oven that you got to take and grab the handle like this and pull it down and then pull the rack out and then place something on it. When the crib, you just simply walk up to the crib and put whether it's a bassinet, whether it's the what they call the thing, the playpen, because a lot of kids like to sleep in them. Right. You understand? They like sleeping in with all their little toys so they fall asleep playing. They turn or if you got the the baby bed, the crib, you just simply place the baby in it, just like that, real nice and curved. Especially if they already sleep in your arms, because my kids used to love going to sleep in daddy's arms. You understand? Look,
you got them all swaddled up. Well, I mean, not swaddled. I ain't gonna say swallowed, but you know how you wrap them up real good. What they call it? Swaddled or something like that.
You said swaddled. Yeah, you wasn't saying swallowed. So
I wouldn't say swallowed. No.
Yeah, I know you wasn't saying swallowed like TD Jake. So I got you out. You loud and clear. You ain't saying nothing wrong. You understand? You good. I know swallowing from swallow. Like I know the difference. You understand? I know the difference. I know my brother ain't no swallower by no means. You understand? And well, look, we don't have classes where you have been swallowed. You know, no. So you good. I know what you say.
I go good, sir.
Hey, it's something about it. You understand? They'll sit there and go to sleep on their mama. You understand? And then daddy, give me my baby. And then they go to sleep on daddy. You know, and then turn around, you lay them in the real crib, walk up to the crib, walk up to the bassinet, walk up to the playpen, and very carefully and easy because they sleep.
Yeah.
And you know, as soon as you start moving them from that comfortable spot, they get to moving and you know what I'm saying, crying half the time. You gotta just very gently put them in there, pat their little back, position the binky in their mouth because you know they start crying and whining, so the binky fell out. So you got to give them their binky again, pat them on the back, and then they go back to sleep. But in the oven, you got to turn around and you preset your oven. So you turn it on bake, and then you turn it on 400. Then you pull the, you know, once it's time to put it in the put your chicken in the oven, you you grab the handle, pull it down, pull the rack. You know, it's 2 racks in there, right? 2 racks in there. So you can't just put no baby in there. You know what I mean? You got to pull the rack out. You got to take one out or do something. That's insane. I did not and still don't understand and believe that this was an accident by no means.
Mm-hmm.
This was not accidentally done. You understand? This was not accidentally done at all.
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna read some more on that, Michelle? Read some more.
Come on, give me 1 second, sir. So it says an infant in Missouri died when her mother mistakenly put her down for a nap. The prosecutor said Saturday Mariah Thomas of Kansas City was charged with endangering the welfare of a child.
Mm-hmm. Okay, true, but give me 1 second, Michelle. I think that's it. That's it on it, ain't it?
Yeah, it pretty much wraps it up. That pretty much wraps it up. I mean, we can get into the we can get to the slight details, but it ain't really. I mean, you know, the main thing of it is this.
Go to the part about the mental issues where the friend was or either the mother's friend, somebody spoke up in her defense, saying what they believe her problem was. Trooper, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 56. We're gonna read 56 57.
Come, sir.
And we're gonna show you how this is a curse. This is a curse that we're going through. Those babies, man, it's sad. You know, and so many children are going through things just like this, you know, at home with these mothers, man. You know. Can you find that? I mean, it's several articles on it. You might not have the one that got that in there. So if you don't see the part where they saying her excuse was she had mental issues.
Yeah. So okay.
It's in that one.
Yeah, so to add on to it says the Missouri mother who told police she accidentally baked her baby to death had suffered from mental illness for years.
Mm-hmm. And you know something though, I believe she do got some mental issues. Yeah. I know a whole bunch of sisters that got mental issues as raising children and never accidentally did no such thing like this.
Yeah.
You know, never accidentally did anything. And then when you get through with that, we got some more because I'm gonna show you how this is nothing new. This ain't nothing that just came out. We've been bringing this stuff out every time it happens. Yeah. We bring out all the news. You understand? So yeah, that's no excuse to turn around and that you have mental issues. You know, and this is where the family that's so-called does not have mental issues and can see this. You saw this person to report this. You saw that it was something insane about her, and guess what? Guess what she did? Nothing.
Oh, hold on. I don't want to look. I
Come on
went
with
into
it.
another article real quick,
Come on with it.
right? So it says responding officers found the baby covered in thermal burns. Her onesie melted into her diaper. God, dog, man. It was not immediately clear if authorities accepted Tommy's explanation for the death of her child. Her family did not respond to the request for comment. Authorities did not release any details about Tommy's mental health history. A close friend who asked not to be identified amid an outpouring of vitriol against Thomas and her family on social media does not believe she purposely killed the child.
What do you call it?
Whoa, that's
What
crazy.
do you call it? Huh?
That's crazy.
Hold on, we got a comment in the chat. This is John Marshall 6549. All right, John Marshall says, "Bruh, what has your organization achieved since?" You know, should I respond to him?
Hey,
should I respond to this? You know, I think I'm
yeah,
comfortable.
I think you would. I think you should. I think you should.
The water, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? John Marshall 6549. Brother, we have achieved so much here in the ISUPK under commanding General YAHANNA. It'll make your head spin.
That's right.
It's so many brothers and sisters that are now off of drugs due to them hearing the truth and coming in here and changing their life. So many brothers and sisters living a life of crime, but hearing the truth and coming in here and changing their life. That's our goal. You know, I'm pretty sure you do nothing, right, Mr. John Marshall 6549. If you could go over to ISUPK St. Louis, right? Type us in on YouTube, ISUPK St. Louis, and you'll see the live. And there's a link in the chat, you know, and you can follow that link and you can come on in and guess what? We could talk about it. All right. We could talk about it. And it said, he has another question. He says, what has your group achieved in the past 2 years? Protests, education plans, mobilization, outreach. Good night. John Marshall, maybe this is his first time seeing us.
It gotta be.
Maybe this is his first time seeing us. Outreach.
I'm trying to put the link in the chat. I'm trying to put the link in the chat. So, okay, you got it up already.
It's
Okay.
in there. Yeah, just you can put it up on the screen, pin it up. There you go.
I got you. Yeah.
Mr. John Marshall 6549. Come on over to YouTube, right? Type in ISUPK St. Louis, and we can have a discussion about it. Okay. Man, outreach. Oh my God, we're all over the earth. Okay. This is since 1969, the ISUPK has been under command of General YAHANNA has been changing the lives of God's chosen people, which are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, right? I just named a few things that we, where we started at.
Hey, Cap, if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
If I could, man, dude, you don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the hood, man. We in every hood that you can think of. We in the hood, and we feeding our people, man. We clothing our people. You know what I'm saying? And even if we not there, we in prison programs. That's right. Waking up our people. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you doing for anybody or anything? You're not doing nothing. You want to sit back and criticize what we do when we out here doing the work, brother. What is your resume, man? What are you doing? Don't get up here, chump, and try to say you doing something, because we gonna shut it down. Because you're not doing what we Commander Engineer Hanna got us out here working, doing things for our people.
Damn right.
You ain't doing nothing, bro. I mean, you ain't doing nothing, chump. You want to question us? Man, get out of here, man.
Damn right. I mean, all of the programs that we got from the brothers and sisters that have never obtained a high school diploma or a GED, we got programs for that. For brothers and sisters that need housing, guess what? Commanding General YAHANNA has a place for that he builds. He don't just turn around and have a building. He makes one if you need one. He makes a building if you need one. The prison program, so many of our brothers and sisters are in that hellhole, right? And when they get out, the first thing that they think about is going back, because they have no one to help them, no one to look out for them, none of that. Guess what? We do. We just Marshall, John Marshall 6549. We just came back from Kansas City yesterday. We did a food and clothing drive down there. Gave away tons of food and clothes, and then you know what? It ended off so beautiful. You understand? One little sister boy, she was getting everything she needed. You understand? She had to been about, I'll say maybe about 8, 9, 10, somewhere up in there, right? Pretty little princess, right? And she's getting all of the shoes and the clothes, good shoes. I mean, they was damn near brand new. Kid shoes, everything looked good out there. Hell, I damn near wanted to go shopping. I saw all them Jordans on the floor, all them Jordans and Nikes, and damn, they got a size 11.5 over there. See if they got some J's over there. You know what I'm saying? But just saying, man, it was plenty. The clothes was nice and clean and almost new. I mean, it was plenty of new items, new coats, new hats, new jackets, new onesies, new baby clothes. All this stuff was new. It wasn't no stuff that we was just found in the trash and gave away. And we don't give stuff away like that.
That's right.
Turn around, and the little sister has said, she said, my daddy was an Israelite, right? He passed away. Brother passed away, And so the mother spoke up and said, yeah, she said, yeah, her dad was teaching her the truth, before he passed away. Mm-hmm. And then turned around and she said, I want a shirt like y'all. That's what she said. She wanted one with the shield of David on it. She wanted one with, you understand, that represented her people and her culture. Damn right. And guess what? One of the sisters took and gave her very own UPK shirt. You understand?
Damn right.
She was so happy. You understand? So, I mean, man, and then we just left New York. Let's not forget about New York. We was just there, a month and a half ago, to where we closed over 140,000 people. Gave away clothes to 140,000 people. So John Marshall, where you at? Oh, look, he just being an idiot now.
What you talking about, Cat? Where you at?
He said anti-racism, men's literacy, youth literacy services. But I just said we got programs to where you can get a diploma. You understand?
Look, John.
Hold on, before you go there. One of the baddest captains in the school, right, could not even speak. He couldn't even talk. But guess what? The generals got that brother in this program, and guess what? You can't shut him up now. You understand? You can't shut this captain up now. Okay, this brother is bad. I'm telling you, this brother, he cold with it. You understand? So, like I said, he went through the program. Violence against women, Like, stop it, man. You understand what? Okay, now you asked all of that. Now, John Marshall 6549, where are your programs at to help Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people? What are you out here doing? Because our resume speaks for itself. You see what we doing. We're in the streets, we're in the trenches. We get down and dirty to help fix our people. Now, John Marshall 6549, what are you doing? And let's see. Because he probably ain't got none. Where we at?
He a chump. He a chump, Cap. He a goddamn chump. If you doing something, that we not doing, won't you come up here, get on here, and tell us what you're doing? You ain't doing a goddamn thing. But you want to criticize what we doing when we really out here. So like, is that what you say?
I said typing on TikTok. That's what he doing.
Yeah, nigga, you a keyboard warrior, man. Get up here and come talk and say what you doing.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing else yet.
Man, nobody want to hear nothing you gotta say.
Right, John Marshall 6549 on TikTok.
What's your program? Ain't got no damn woman. You probably ain't got no woman. You ain't got no woman cook you breakfast this morning. I ain't gonna go, Cap. I'm gonna say that chump.
Hey,
I'll let him have it.
I want him to respond. John Marshall 6549. I just gave you a list, and I ain't even done with our list of programs that Commanding General YAHANNA has for his people. I ain't even ended yet. I can keep going. So what's your program? What are you out here doing? Since you asked us, since you asked me what I'm doing, I just told you. Now let's see if you respond. Let's see if you type.
We are saving lives, Cap. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we go out there, we go out there and talk to our people, man. We out there saving lives, man. We bringing brothers out the streets. You know what I'm saying? We getting brothers off drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we doing a lot, man. We saving our women. We giving, you know what I'm saying? We letting our people know the order of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't doing nothing, man. Like I hate to hear that type of stuff because he's stupid and it definitely gotta be an Edomite to say some stupid.
I'm sure everybody is. I'm sure he just can't see how some black men are so filled with this kind of talk, with all of this love for just one people, because we don't love everybody. We just love Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. I wonder how could they be doing anything? You understand? But guess what? We got an excellent leader. We got one hell of a leader, boy.
That's right.
You understand? That'll turn around and has been teaching Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men how to fix their people.
Yeah.
If John Marshall 6549, if you are a white man, you should lay back and enjoy yourself. Don't even worry about what we doing. Don't even worry about it. You should be living. You should be somewhere whining and cheesing right now. You should be somewhere at some wine tasting factory with your glass. You know how they pour just that teeny little sip in there, and they spin it around.
With an olive in it. They got a little olive in it.
Yeah, you should be somewhere doing that. You should be somewhere doing that. Like this with your glass. Spin it around until you turn around, and I guess how many times they do that? I don't even know.
It's like 10 times. They're like,
you do that right there 10 times, Mr. John Marshall 6549, and then take that wine and
take a sip. They take a sip,
and then they say 1926. You understand? He could taste the year. You understand? John Marshall, you should be somewhere tasting the year of that wine. You understand? You should be getting you a big hunk of cheese. They got cheese chunks.
Yeah, they got cheese.
Boy, you should be somewhere having a ball. Why are you worried about what black people is doing to fix black people? Because you see, he still ain't responding. Yeah, he ain't even got no program of his own while he talking about what kind of program we got.
Yeah,
you understand?
Get your punk ass
And we got the proof that we're doing it, not just nothing we talking about. We're
Right.
actually doing it, Mr. John Marshall. You should be somewhere. Don't you got a yacht? Don't you got a boat? Ooh, you got some jet ski. It's nice and sunny out today. You know where you stay at, well, it's probably warm. It's warm here today. Don't you have some hiking gear? You got a wait a minute, you got a jet ski? You got one of those? Do you have a bungee cord? Right? Do you have a zip line? You should be somewhere being as adventurous as you possibly could. You understand? You should be mountain. Don't they like mountain climbing? I would never do that.
Oh yeah. They like they like. Look, see, it's a thing now. They like to climb up the coldest mountain. They like to get to the top. They like to climb.
Go hike. Go do something adventurous. Go find a saber tooth somewhere. Go find a Leo the lion. Go do something great with your life, Mr. John Marshall 6549. You ain't got no programs. You ain't helping nobody. You ain't doing nothing for nobody. You question the hell out of me. Then when he got his answer, he gone now.
He gone now, Cap.
He ain't said nothing. I'm looking. You understand? We got ISUPK, VA in the building. Shalom. Y'all about Shimmy Yashar. You know what I'm saying? Officer,
who we got?
You got a Yagador. Officer Yagador. Slacking, brother. I didn't see the name right there. The mic actually in the way of the name. Let me move that a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, come on, Mr. John Marshall. I said I would be somewhere, man. Listen, I'll be somewhere with all that money them oppressors got. I'll be somewhere excavating land, trying to find hidden treasures. I'll be living it up. I wouldn't be worried about what you Nakers is doing.
Right.
I'll be somewhere hang gliding. You understand?
Jumping out of planes. You know, they love jumping out of goddamn plane.
I'll be had that set of wing hang gliding wings on me, ran toward that cliff and you know what I'm saying? And doing all that stuff you see them doing on the movies, right? They turn around and just thrust up in the air and fly all around the damn world. I would be doing that, Mr. John Marshall. I wouldn't be worried about no naked. You understand? And then you see he still ain't responding. He still ain't responding.
We chopped that chump up. Man.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Trooper, go and get the next article. Let's read the next one because there has been several incidents like this, man, and this is sad. Yeah. This is truly sad, man. You know, this I think the next one, this was last year when this happened. I think this happened just last year.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
Come on, sir. Baby in Missouri dies after mother mistakenly puts her in. Okay.
No, that's the one he remember. I said that we had my Charlotte jumped and read the same article. That's the same one.
Yeah, so like it, sir. My bad, sir.
Yeah, look, you confusing our trooper, brother. You heard me? Look at it. Get the next one after that one. You good. You good. No, my Charlotte, you know how cold he is with them articles, brother. Him and my sister, his red be over there. Soon as I say a word, they typing it in and pulling up.
Yeah, I'm typing it in, right?
Hey, both of them be over there getting them articles out. So, hey, we gotta listen. Our brother, right on point. Don't worry about it.
Come on, sir.
Come on.
Okay. All right. St. Louis County man charged in fatal child abuse case.
Okay, now this was and it's another sister. Is there any more articles on that one? Yeah. Because I thought the sister was next, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. This happened right here in St. Louis County. This was last year too. You understand? This was just last year. Let's find out what this brother did to his very own son, man. This is terrible. You know. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. The scripture. You got Deuteronomy out.
Come on, sir.
Okay, read that, Salakia. I wanted you to, you know what? Since you already in an article, Salaki, brother. Read the article, and then we'll get the scripture.
Come on, sir.
Then we'll get the scripture because I wanted to read that behind what the sister did. You know what I'm saying? To her baby in the oven. So, but we'll get it. Go ahead. Read a little bit of the article, and then we'll jump to that one.
Come on, sir. St. Louis County man charged in fatal child abuse case.
Like, hold on. How could you be fatal with a child, bro? My children, listen, baby's kids ain't never did that, nothing that bad to me to where I want to unalive them, man. You know?
Right.
Now guess what? My sons, now my daughters, now I don't pop my princesses. You know what I'm saying? But them little soldiers of mine, I get them. Come here, boy. Pop, pop, pop. You understand? But my little princess, I don't want. Boy, daddy got some big old hands. You understand? And I don't put them on my little princess. You know. So I let the mamas do that. I let the mamas do that. Right. And guess what? Their mother, they're not abusive either. You understand? None of us are abusive. Okay. But turn around and to have a fatal incident, like I just cannot see myself losing that much control to where I unalive something that come from me. And I turn around and unalive what belonged to me. That's my son.
Yeah.
They're my soldiers. I want them to take after me and be greater than me and give me some damn grandchildren.
Come.
I can't have grandchildren without them. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to be a pawpaw. You understand? I'm waiting.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Warrior.
They're gonna bring you back on the earth.
That's what I'm talking about. Right. That's my ticket back. Teach them the truth. Teach them the truth, and then when I leave, when I depart, Lord will, I'll come right on back. You understand? Absolutely. That's how it works. No, nobody. I just don't understand this. None of these stories actually make sense. When I look at my little soldiers and my little princesses, even when they done made me mad, right? Even when I told them to sit down and they stood up. Even when I told them clean up their room and they went and played on the game. Even when I said wash the dishes and they ain't washed the dishes.
Yeah.
I still ain't looking at them like, you know what I mean? Like I would do something like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's still my princess. That's still my soldier.
Yeah.
And I love them dearly. You understand? To where I would lose my life before I ever take theirs. You understand?
Damn right, Cal. Damn right, Cal.
That makes no sense to me, man.
Damn right.
That makes no sense to me. We are willing to die for our brothers and our sisters and our children in the ISUPK. John Marshall finally commented.
Oh, he came back. What he say? What he say?
Go to your website. I did. Nothing is there. Now you know he lied. You know he lied. He just came back to lie. The dude came back to lie. John Marshall, we got pictures of everything we do. Stop lying. Stop lying. You could not have gone to ISUPK St. Louis alone. And you don't see all of the tons of food Commander Junior YAHANNA has been giving out since when did we start? Damn. The first year we started. It's up there on the board. Let me turn it around so the people can see a little bit. You see that up there? John, why you lying? You see that, Mr. John Marshall? You see that up there where it say food drive? And if you can see those numbers closely, those numbers add up to 140-some thousand people that we fed that first year.
That's right.
The first year. And then we got lectures. We got the meet and greet, come meet the priest. We got all kind of stuff over. Come on, Mr. John Marshall. Stop lying, man.
Yeah, stop being a sucker, man. Stop being a sucker and come up in here and talk. If you want to talk,
yeah,
that's what we here for.
What you
stop being a sucker, man.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You understand? Hey, he a troll now.
Yeah, I know he trolling.
He
Yeah,
does. He trolling.
Right.
Because if you go to any of our websites, you go see the work that we doing. Come on, man. Continuous food drives everywhere. Oh my God. We just did one here a couple of weeks ago. See, I ain't want to mention mine. You understand?
Yeah, yours was fire though.
I want to mention everybody else's. You understand? Because I absolutely love what we doing in this school, period. You understand? And listen, Marshall, I didn't even want to say you. You understand? But I got to do it now.
Yeah.
You understand? Mr. John Marshall, one of my brothers that you are hearing talk, Mr. John Marshall, is, guess what? He is the head of the food drive. He's in charge of it.
Right.
He's in charge of the food department. And he gives away tons of food to our people.
Right.
Like, stop it. Come on with the articles. Come on with it, man. He does. Yeah,
you don't want me to get into it. Yeah, man. Well,
he trolling now. Yeah, I thought Mr. John Marshall had a, sincere question.
Set of balls. He probably had. Yeah, I thought he had a set of balls. He was gonna come up here and say something, but he has not. He's been snipped.
No, we know. Yeah, he's been snipped. Yeah, we know balls are only worn in the ISUPK under commanding General YAHANNA. You understand?
Come.
This is where balls are worn at here. Okay. They ain't got them out there in Mr. John Marshall land. You understand? In John Marshall 6549 land, they ain't like you said. They've been snipped. You understand? He's been neutered. You understand? Straight up. So go ahead, read some more of the article.
Come,
it's what his brother did to his son, man.
Come, sir. In Clayton, Missouri, a Riverview man remains jailed after being accused of beating his own son to death. According to Sergeant Tracy Panis, a spokeswoman for the St. Louis County Police Department, officers were sent to the 400 block of Thrift Avenue on May 2nd for a child injury. The child's father, Victor Pickering, told police his 3-year-old son fell approximately 2 to 3 feet off the back steps.
Now let's find out what the team that turned around and said, what is it, the toxicology report? Let's see what it had to say.
Come on, sir. The boy was rushed to the local hospital, where doctors discovered the child had suffered serious head injuries, abdominal injuries, bruises all over his body, a lacerated liver, a lacerated pancreas, a possible bowel injury.
All of that from falling downstairs. That don't happen. That don't happen. It don't happen.
There's more, Cap.
Go ahead. I know.
Come on, sir. Mesenteric bleed, retinal hemorrhaging, acute right clavicle fracture. I never even heard of some of these things. I don't want.
I know.
And there's still more.
Yeah.
Frontal subdural hematoma and cerebral edema. The child died as a result of those injuries on May the 9th.
Right. Now, no way possible. Jump to the next one out real quick. Give me the next article.
Come on, sir.
And then we're gonna get to scripture real. Matter of fact, give me the scripture first. No way humanly possible that this was an accident. That he, was playing, running, and fell downstairs, and all of that. I mean, how many stairs did he fall down? About 12,000. How many
Damn,
stairs did he
yeah.
fall down? And houses don't have that many damn stairs for you to fall down. Now, you understand?
That's internal.
And
That's
through all
internal
of
stuff, though. You know, that's internal.
yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? You fall down the steps, you might break a, you know what I'm saying? You might bust your elbow up, you know, you
Yeah,
might break a foot, something like
yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
internal.
Twist an
Right.
ankle, have some bruises. Yeah, yeah.
That's
But
crazy. Oh wow.
not all that. Not
No.
all that. You know what I mean? Not all that.
So like
Go ahead, Ward.
sound like the child got ran over by a Ford F-150 or something.
Man, yeah, yeah. He just fell down some stairs, but all of that is wrong with him.
No,
Not even. It wasn't no accident.
no.
In the same way, like I said, read that scripture real quick. I just don't believe that there was an accident with that sister that took that baby and laid her down for a nap in the oven. I just don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I just do. Because I don't believe that there's nothing that you're going to be able to convince me of to say that was truly an accident. That you really went to go lay her down because she was asleep. I just don't believe it. And I don't think I ever will.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll read the scripture.
Common concert. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom,
Bosom. Yeah, now, 1 second, real quick. This is talking about these sisters, the tender and delicate woman, these young sisters, right?
Okay.
You know, that at one point, when it's talking about adventure to set their soul up on the ground, meaning that at one point our sisters were so fly, so bad, so had it going on, was all that in a bag of chips. What else they say? What else they say about sisters when they got it going on? Give me some of that slang, some of that. She
Fine
all
as
that in
wine.
a bag of chips
Fine
and
as
fine as
wine.
wine. Give me
Good.
another. Oh, you see the point, you get it. But they
Yeah.
didn't want the bottom of their shoes getting dirty. They were so fine as wine, they didn't even want the bottom of their shoes getting dirty. But it says she's going to be evil toward her husband. Keep reading.
Common concert. And towards her son.
And toward her son, keep going.
And towards her daughter.
And toward her daughter. Right? A lot of sisters they're suffering these curses and don't even understand it, don't even realize it. You think it's just you and your baby daddy not getting along, so you break up with him and go get with another man. That's what you think it is. It's more than that. You're suffering these curses. You're being evil toward these men. First thing y'all want to do is put them on child support. You want to put them out. You want to cut up their J's. You want to set they Trump Make America Great Again shoes on fire. You understand? Knowing he paid $9,000 for them, right?
Yeah, good, sir.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know, we was in the room the other day with I can't remember the sister name, but all she wanted to do was control the man.
Oh yeah.
All she wanted to do is control the man. Like you told her, you was like, man, you want a nigga to carry. He up and down carrying 10 bricks up his back, up and down, this and that, and you still want him to come and give you 50-50? You're counting his 50-50 when you should just do what a woman does. You know what I'm saying? A man should want to come home and relax. He's home. That's home. Like when you want to come home, you want to come home. You want to chill. You want a woman to be a woman. But when she's counting she's counting what you need to do, you can't relax, man. Crazy.
She's counting how long she swept the floor and how long he swept the floor.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She's counting the swirls in the mop. You understand? Yeah. The dips in the bucket, the ring in the water out. She's counting all of that. She said it must be 50 and 50 with her. And she told me my husband, he knew, he knew, and I ain't had to tell him, yeah, because you told him. You told the man could not rest. And these were her words. These were her words, that he worked hard labor jobs. That's what she said. So this man got to turn around and carry bricks up his back to build the house, and you forcing him to come home and sweep him out. When she says she worked from home and you're there all day.
That was crazy.
That was insane to me.
Crazy.
You're right there at home. I done seen so many sisters' videos. One of my ribs work from home. And guess what she doing? She turn around and she be cooking, cleaning, helping my son with his homework. You understand? With his work and stuff like that. She do all of that. And then when she needs something, she'll ask, she'll say it, you know. It's no big deal, no sweat, but it's not like she just I swept half the house, you know, for 30 minutes. You should be able to do the other half for 30 minutes. That's not how you do it. You just do what you got to do for each other, man.
That's right.
Who said life is not going to be hard? Like who said it's going to be easy street? Yo, what the hell are you looking for? You know? And what haven't they been saying this since we was a little out? Times is hard.
Right.
Times is hard. I've been hearing that for the longest. You understand? I have been listening to that for the longest. Times is hard since I was a kid, and guess what? They haven't gotten any easier. I don't think the hardness has went anywhere. If anything, it's even worse now. You know?
Right.
Look at what that inflation do. Chicken is back up to $30-something. You know what I mean? $32 a family pack of wings. That's how much it was. Family pack of wings was $32. Like, come on. It's hard out here. And here you go, you want easy street. You don't know that it's hard. It's hard enough that the man is out there working what she called a hard labor job. And he can't come home. I asked her, I said, so he can't come home and rest? When you said this the type of work he do? She said, nope. Am I lying, my Charlotte?
She said, nope.
She said, regardless of what kind of job you got, still should not matter. Well, you know what I'm saying? When it come to you coming home and taking care of your responsibilities at home. Like, good doggone night. I see why a lot of you sisters don't have no man.
Drag. She didn't get that brother no slack.
Can't keep no man. No, none. No kind of compassion for the brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was insane to me when she said that. You know, for her to come out of her mouth and say her man works hard labor jobs, and then say, no, if he come home, ain't no relax. We got to sweep him out this kitchen.
Her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom.
The eye shall be evil towards her husband. You understand? Whoa. And that sister's eye is extremely evil towards that man. She's so selfish. She only wants what she wants. She don't know how. A lot of sisters don't know how to build a home with a man.
Right.
They don't know. They've never seen. They didn't have a father. Their mother broke up with their daddy when they was young. They never had, you know, a positive male role model in their life. They don't know what it is to. They repeat the same cycle that they've seen their mothers do. Their mother breaks up with every man and gets a new man. So they start the same cycle. Soon as they get a man, they start having sex and they get pregnant and they start complaining. And then they turn around, drive that man out the house, and then they get another man, and then they start complaining, and then they drive that man out the house. And they got all these excuses about all these men that just weren't no good. All these men that just didn't fit the bill. He fit the bill enough to get in between them legs. But then now all of a sudden, well, no, I don't want to be in a relationship no more. We just ain't compatible. Oh, I get so disgusted when I hear that mess. You know, said we're incompatible. We're going two different routes and on two different pages. Well, bitch, get back on the same page then.
Right.
Get back on the same route then. What the hell are you talking about?
Just right.
You know, why are you going in a different direction when you're supposed to do what you got to do to stay together? And that just makes no sense to me. But they had all the excuse, and you heard them for yourself, huh? You heard it for yourself in that room. They had every excuse why not to hang in a relationship. Each and every last one of them. The first thing they kept talking about was abuse. When a woman getting beat on, did it happen to you? Was you getting beat on? Nope. Well, why you break up then? Why you break up? Why you got an ex? Why aren't you still with your ex? You see, they couldn't answer nothing like that. They couldn't answer.
They couldn't answer nothing. They
couldn't answer those questions.
Because they never do.
Because if abuse is why women get to lead a man, then why wasn't that what happened to you? Why didn't the man get up and slap you in your face and then you said, you know what, enough is enough and I'm out of here? No, it was for another reason. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you just know that they are all just full of SHIT. And they just want their way.
Yep.
And when they're tired of you, they just get rid of you and move on and go sleep with someone else. That's all.
Get on another ride. They go get on another ride.
That's all they do. That's all they do. They talk about men just wanting to have sex. And here you go. You got all these different beds you getting in and out of as a woman. That is crazy to me. I never understood that. When I heard that as a child, I didn't understand it. You know, and I'm gonna tell you what helped me to understand it and get right there where I am today, because I never left it. Right. I heard I cannot remember who this was that was talking, but a woman had found out her man had another woman, right? And I can't remember how old I was. I think I want to say I was about 5 or 6 or something. When I heard, I can't remember who this was that was going over this situation, but they sitting there hurt, they crying. You understand? My man got another woman. Called her friends over. The friends come to console her, right? Turn around and the friends come over. They going in, right? They was talking like them women on Clubhouse was. Oh, you should leave him. You should get somebody. I would have slept with his friend and all this going in. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what am I hearing? And like I said, I can't remember because the block that we grew up on, we grew up like family, right? Every sister and brother on this block was like family. We all used to hang out together. We all used to be at everybody's house. We would all be outside. They would all cook. We would all eat. Everybody, and I just cannot remember who this was that was saying this, but they turned around and she was telling the friends. She said, "Oh no." She said, "I'm not doing that." She said, "I don't want all them different men inside of me." I remember her saying that. And that kind of sparked something that, you know, especially once I learned what it is to get inside of you. Whew, you understand? And I was like, wow. And as a kid, I always understood that, yeah, you as a woman, you shouldn't want,
that's right,
you know, all these different men inside of you.
Right.
You know? And so I only heard that day, I only heard one righteous sister, and that was that one that was speaking, that said, I just want my man. That's what she said. She said, I don't want all these different men inside of me. I just want him. She was heard about her finding out her man had another woman, but she was not willing to whore herself because of it. Yeah. And because of that, she great. I wish I could remember who this was. Because of that, she's great. Mm-hmm. You understand? But them friends of hers was ratchet as hell. They was ratchet as hell. And women today, I mean, you heard it yourself, Maisha. They all got all these exes. The number one excuse was abuse, but none of them was abused. That was the number one excuse they was using. When a man verbally and physically abusive to you, then yeah, you just leave his ass alone. Okay, well, who was verbally and physically abusing you? Well, ain't that but
yeah, if I could,
come on.
If I could, real quick, sir.
Come on, go ahead.
And the nigga that was, I ain't gonna say the nigga, the brother that was telling them that was a fucking pastor.
Yeah,
He a pastor.
Yeah.
He's telling them to leave your man.
Yeah, they do that.
It was a pastor. I'm sitting here like, whoa, hold on, wait. Yeah. I'm like, the same thing that Commander Junior how to teach us, or the same thing that you know what I'm saying. You know, we talk all the time. It's a pastor telling them to leave this guy.
Yeah,
he's not preaching. He's not trying to build families and bring families together.
No.
He was sitting here telling her to, you okay to leave him when you told him the scriptures don't say that.
No, not at all.
The scripture does not say that.
Not at all.
When you with a man, you with man. That was crazy to me. I'm saying it was crazy. I had my ribs listen to it too. That was crazy.
I know. Yeah, it was. It was. Finish the scripture of truth, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Come on, sir. Verse 57. And towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
And that's what those sisters and their brother that did, that unalived his own son, that put the baby in the oven, talking about mistakenly. Right. And the other one that turned around and has a 5-year-old giving adult women vaginal waxes with everything that they working with, all in this baby's doggone face. They are what to the ones that come from out their feet? Oh, you froze up. Okay.
Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter.
And towards the son, and towards the daughter. The whole family. Sisters don't be understanding this, but they are. They think they only love their kids. It's only when it's convenient for them. I think that's just a talking point for a lot of sisters, that they love their kids so much. But you'll do anything for your children. You would die for them. And you willing to go to work and hustle and bustle for them, to provide for them and make sure that they got, but you're not willing to stay with their father. Now that is insane. You willing to do everything except that. But you're so willing to do everything to give your children the world, except for giving them a whole family. That you won't do. That you won't do. You don't have enough sense and enough strength to do that. And it's because you're evil, like what the scripture says. This is a curse. This stuff that's happening in the Black community is not an incident, a coincidence. Guess what? This is a curse. It's a curse, man. Yeah. Keep reading, not.
Come on, sir. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Okay, so right there, she's going to do that. Guess what? That's why this is speaking on the whole dynamic of what you're seeing in the Black community right now with abortions. That's what that's talking about. The ones that come from in between her feet, the ones that's supposed to come from in between her feet, they don't make it. Over 350,000 children don't make it every year in the Black community. That is insane. She's going to be evil towards her husband, son, and daughter. These people did not cause harm to the ones that were about to come out the belly and go and get an abortion. They waited till afterward to be evil towards that son or that daughter. to where here you are talking about this baby is doing vaginal waxes. You trying to save the money towards her damn college and school and education. No, you not. No, you are not. And like I said, I don't care what nobody say. And I believe it's gonna come out. And I'm gonna follow that story until I find it. I believe it's some sexual mess going on with that. Those women in some kind of way are getting off with this child, this little girl, giving them vaginal waxes. And you can't tell me nothing no different. And I am going to follow this story until I find out. Because that has to be the reason. I just don't see why 24 different women,
Right.
Nobody said nothing.
That's right.
Nobody said, "Oh, girl, what you doing?" And
That's
trying to
right.
like grab a towel or something, and a
Right.
5-year-old walk in there, and then she whoop throw her legs up in the air. You can't tell me that this ain't on some kind of sick mess, man. You can't tell me that this ain't on some kind of perversion. It is. I know it is. And I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I'm going to find out. That other sister that put that baby in that oven, I don't believe for one bit that your mental issues got in the way. Oh, I believe you got them. You most certainly got them, and you got demons right along with it. Those mental issues that you have are demons. That's a demon all by itself, and you got a legion of demons to make you put the. I don't understand that. I put the baby. All you doing is putting the baby down for a nap accidentally in the oven, but you accidentally turn the oven on, put it on bake, put it on 400. You accidentally did that? Yeah, okay.
So like Cap,
Go ahead, mighty man.
I got a precept out of one.
Come on with it.
Come concert. Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's talking about them worshiping other gods. You understand? We're not supposed to be doing that kind of stuff to our children. Hey, niece.
She popped in real quick.
Right on in. Hey, look, Cap love the kids. You understand? Cap love the kids, boy, and wouldn't hurt a hair on their head. You understand? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't hurt a hair on their head. Would protect them with everything.
She just got her hair done, so she thinks she can get in everything now.
Oh, hey, that's all right. Tell her come on in here. Tell her, show the world how beautiful my niece is. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, Cap.
Yep. Hey, but look, with that, we over the time. You understand? Listen, man. We have to do better. You know, when it comes to us being parents. You know, in the Black community. Yeah, you know, you should be with. Now, I'm not talking about being willing to do anything sick, perverted, or illegal, nothing immoral. You understand? For the sake of your children, we don't do that. You understand? We don't teach that. Our children, guess what? They got plenty of toys and clothes. Listen. My little nieces and nephews over there in Atlanta, boy, they pull out all they bikes and boards and games, and they pull everything out the garage. Got daddy in there working, pumping air and bikes and filling up go-karts with gas and doing all kinds of stuff. I be seeing them. You understand? Yeah. They be working my brother over there. They got all that. And listen, they getting the right education too. They smart as hell, as all get out. You understand? Yeah, right, Managing YAHANNA got an award program for the children to where they're getting awarded for their excellency in school. Yeah. You understand? You bring them good grades home, you get awarded by Commander Junior YAHANNA.
Yeah, damn right.
You understand? Damn so right. Like I said, so they smart as hell, they educated, and they pretty little princesses and handsome little soldiers. You understand? Got it going on. But one thing we would never do is hurt them, man. You know, right. Never. That ain't no accident. You understand? And you know what else wouldn't be an accident? Is me giving my life for them. You understand? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end. My brother, you understand? Y'all Mark, you understand? Out in he in North Carolina, right? Y'all
Yeah,
Mark in
come on,
Carolina.
sir.
And,
I got something to say before you close out. I got something to say too. So,
yeah, I got you. You can close out next. You can say what you gotta say next. The brother turned around. I got the kids and the family. They right, you know, he on smart. They right there by him.
Mm-hmm.
He watching them while I go get the car, come pick everybody up, right? As I'm going now, of course, he ain't know what vehicle I was in, but he's doing his job. He's on Shamar. You understand? He's one of Shamar's and security's finest. You understand? And as I'm driving slow as I possibly can because my children weren't the only ones that was out front. My other brothers and sisters' children is out there too. So I'm taking my time, right? I'm driving just as slow as I possibly can. And I see the brother as I'm getting a little closer. I see that brother grab my youngest because he was out there playing and dancing. You know how they be doing. He grabbed him and put him behind his back, picked him up, put him behind his back. You understand? And was holding him, making sure that he was safe. That's what we do in ISUPK. And this ain't even his son. That's his little brother though. Yeah. You understand? And guess what? I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing, man. We protect children in here. We don't hurt them. You know? And I absolutely thank the Lord that there is finally a place on earth to where we are all safe. No brother gets hurt, no sister gets hurt, no child gets defiled, and they don't get hurt either. You understand? To me, the ISUPK is the greatest place on earth. You understand? This is the greatest place on earth to me.
Yeah, right.
And then now before the critics go talking again, because you know they in the chat, right?
Oh yeah, you know it's gonna go. Yeah, you already know.
Show me the numbers to where children have been defiled in your organization, and we'll show you the zeros in our organization.
Yeah, right.
Show me the numbers of all of the men that sleep with other men's wives in your organization, and I'll show you the zero in ours. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Let's compare. Since y'all like to talk, let's talk.
Ain't no comparison. Ain't no comparison, man.
Comparison.
Get out of here, man.
Ain't no comparison. Our numbers is zero. We ain't got a one on the board. Zero. We don't do that here. But y'all, they do it in y'all church. They do it in y'all organization. Y'all fighting and unaliving and ready to hurt each other right now. In there singing songs about how much they love Jesus, but then rolling their eyes at the people that's sitting across from them.
Yeah, they say Jesus on the main line. Tell them what you want.
What you want. You understand? and the thing that they want is for something bad to happen to the person that they claim that they love. But not us. Not us in here, man. We actually love each other in here. And that's how you know that we are Christ's disciples, man. Because we love one another. With that, I'm off of it out. Go ahead, close out, my All
right, let me go on and get it in real quick, man. Hey, keep tuning in to Sharpen the Sword Radio. It's very fire, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? It's very fire. We come with a great information. You know what I'm saying? Tune into to the hard way on Fridays. To the hard way on Fridays. You know, we're bringing out good information on that too. Also, this next Wednesday, you know, I'm bringing out ST.LOUIS Connect. We bringing out how the school system are hurting Black people. You know what I'm saying, or how they always done Black people. So we're gonna bring that out too. It's gonna be crazy. It's heavy. I got a couple articles on that. Man, we're gonna bang it out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, tune into ISUPK.com, man. You know what I'm saying? Tune into that and get it on. Shout out to Trooper Halakaman for tuning in, man. Hopefully, his brother is tuning in and helping us get it on and making everything go smooth. So, you know what I'm saying? I say shalom on that, sir.
Damn right. Damn right. Go ahead, Trooper. Go ahead, close out.
Common sir. Once again, thanks thanks everybody for tuning in. You know, we got Captain, we got the officers, you know, bringing out the heavy information historically and metaphorically. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, tune in every week. You know, Cap break things down, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. You know, you won't regret it. You know, and we dropped the stream, the link where you can come in and debate your cause. You know, so
Damn right. Damn right. Start listen for you brothers and sisters out there in the world, and for you heathens too, right? Start coming up, hit that link, like what the brother just said. Hit the link and come on and join the show. We can have a conversation in here. You know, we can actually have a conversation in here.
right.
All right. So you're all welcome. All right. Israelites and heathens. Guess what? You can come on in and have a conversation too. All right. So with that, listen, make sure you stay tuned in, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Get them notifications to where every time we go live, you can get it. All right. And as you can see, and real quick, big ups to you brothers, man, for all of the work y'all putting in on blowing up these channels. You understand? We getting thousands of views and likes. You understand? New subscribers left and right. So, like I said, the water to you brothers, man, for all the hard work and the diligence that y'all are showing up at every show. You understand? At every podcast, you brothers are here. All right. So, the water to y'all, man, for y'all hard work. And
you, Cap.
damn right, yonder boy. And like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned in. The next one coming up is STATL Connect podcast going down this Wednesday, 6 Eastern time, 5 Central time. Make sure y'all stay tuned in because this is gonna be a good one. You know, we're gonna be going in on the education system, you know, the educational system. You know, for Black History Month, we're going to be going in about this educational system. Okay?
Hey Cap, look, if I could, like I want y'all families to listen to this. I want everybody sitting on the couch, man, listen to this because we're gonna go into this educational system and we're gonna go into where, you know what I'm saying, what the educational system are doing to our children right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now. And you be so ready to drop your kids off at school to get because you got to go to work for your oppressor. But we're gonna talk about that, man. And I want and you know I want people to chime in, so it's all good. You know
Damn right. And then make sure y'all get it in again Friday, 10 p.m. to the hallway is going down again. Right?
Go that again.
And then it's going down again. Sharpen sword next Sunday. Like I said, we are replacing your church service with the truth, man.
Right.
And make sure y'all tune in. All right. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, shalom, Adawan.
Shalom, Akim. Y'all about
All right.